What's up, everybody? It's Josh from the MTG Homebrew Network coming to you with a new series for the weekly Tiny Brawl, which is a weekly tournament/league run every single week on the Tiny Leaders Discord, where people play a ton of different decks, meta decks that they're trying to practice and get good with, or brews that they're testing out to see if they're viable for tournament play. It's a lot of fun, and I'll be doing a series where I upload my games for it every week that I have time to enter it. If you're interested in joining the league, information about it will be in the video description. And if you're interested in joining the league, there'll be information about it in the video description. This week, I'm playing Spider-Man 2099, which is one of the more popular meta decks in the format, and a deck that I am becoming very, very, very fond of myself. I have my own version of this deck that is slowly converging with the one that won the SET recently, which is a different tournament that is on the Tiny Leaders Discord, a different league. And I'm very fond of playing it. I like it a lot. We're going to do a really quick deck tech for this deck because we already have one on the channel. You can check it out. It'll be linked also in the description. This deck is an Izzet Control / tempo deck. We're doing a lot of things for keeping our opponent's stuff off the board. Look at those 17 instants. We're playing removal like Flame Slash, Wash Away, Spell Snare, Snap, etc. All of these cards that effectively just tempo our opponents and keep their stuff off the battlefield, while also playing the other part of this deck, which is giving us things to cast from exile. We have quite a few creatures that allow us to cast spells from exile and trigger Spider-Man. Besides that, we just have some really sweet Izzet tempo cards that will also beat in some other threats besides our commander. Like a couple synergistic cards to go with Spider-Man, but not too many, because Spider-Man is just insanely good on his own. My deck notably very different from the tournament decks that you might have seen, because I am trying out Wish. We're going to see it. I haven't really seen it in enough games to know if it's good or not. It did win me a game already in the league. After the way the league works is after the first match, you're allowed to switch cards in your deck. So I wait till after the first match to do the deck tech. So that's what this is. So I Wish did become relevant. Kind of, sort of, not really. A lot of cards would have won me the game there. But Wish allows me to get a bunch of other cards from my sideboard during the game. So I have 3 moons in the sideboard for greedy multicolor decks. I have Gilded Drake in here for commander-centric decks. So this is something that most of the tournament deck is also on. This is here for Storm. This is here for very specific things. It's also a great card to wish in. This is here for like Rocco and a lot of other decks that use ETBs as one of their ways to win, or decks that just do a lot of blinking stuff. This deck does struggle with high toughness creatures, so we have Reality Shift, of course, for that. Maze of Ith, great sideboard card for a lot of very specific decks, especially when you're wishing it in. And Brotherhood's End is just a classic sideboard card as well. This deck is super simple and super fun. I highly recommend picking it up if you're looking for just a meta deck to try out and play the format. I would pick up the version that did well in the SCT and make some changes yourself. Start from that one and go from there. But you can try my version too, if you like. Both the decks are actually available on the Tiny Leaders Discord. They're pinned in the Spider-Man 2099 discussion thread. But that's enough about this deck. Let's see it in action. All right, so we're up against U3 Storm, it looks like. And let's see how we do. I roll a 10. I have a hand I can't keep, so I got a mulligan. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is a hand. We got the dog. We got a Preordain. We got this. Opponent's keeping 7 going first. Do I Thundering Falls, Dog, Preordain, Cemetery, Spidey Clout? Yeah, that seems like a pretty solid way to go. So I gotta put a card at the bottom. Put this Valk at the bottom because I'll fetch it. Let me create my pass priority token. Oh, opponent's got a Ragavan. That's annoying. All right, maybe I just dog. Yeah, maybe I just dog right now and block the Ragavan. I don't want to deal with a Ragavan. Yeah, change the plans. Let's Thundering Falls. Let's Thundering Falls turn 2. Let's go get our Volcanic Island back. Go to 19. Crack this. Opponent doesn't want to respond, so we'll go grab this thing and put K9 on the stack. And then if K9 is good, we're out of here. All right, we'll see what opponent does, if they swing into our 1/1 or not. Opponent has cracked their Misty Rainforest for Volcanic Island, and they're git probing me. They get to see everything. They get to see my homework. That's annoying, because Clout gives haste. It's really sneaky. they're going to play around it now. I don't have counter magic, so I'll have to dig with Preordain. That's okay. They might be on Clout in their deck too, honestly. Opponent playing Ponder. Oh, dang. They're going to bolt my dog. That stinks. Let me take 2 from the Ragavan, and they get this. I don't think they want it. At least they couldn't turn to their Usury. Okay. Oh, that's hype. That solves our problems right there. That little ditty we like to call Mana Drain. That's pretty great into a Preordain. Mana Drain, Preordain, Giant Shake, Birthday Cake, Large Fries, Chocolate Shake. Yeah, let's just hold that up. I mean, they know I'm up to something. Opponent playing Scalding Tarn, cracking it, shocking in Steam Vents. There's Usury, I'm guessing. Nope. Basilisk Collar, that's pretty good with Usury. No blocks on Ragavan. Gonna get another land from me. That's pretty hype. This Ragavan's kind of a bro. Surely now this has to be the Usury. Do I care about that? Do I just want 3 mana? Let me think. With 3 mana, I can, yeah, that resolves. I don't really care about it. I will put, let's see, Inti and a land. We mill 2 from that, which is like pretty fine, honestly. The end step, we're gonna crack this and grab Thundering Falls. Ooh, that's very good against Usury. We'll keep that there. All right, I think we continue to just hold up all of our BS and do nothing until we can cast Ye Old Spider-Man. Maybe we Preordain. Let's do that before anything else. Let's just Preordain and then continue to hold up BS. Yeah, because once Spider-Man comes down, I'm not really worried about anything they do. They get 2 cards in hand. I just gotta survive till then. Double click it and put it on the stack like a correct player. Maybe this will eat interaction. Oh, darn. Okay, it's not eating interaction. All right. Okay, more interaction. Interesting. I like Flame Slash. I don't like Counterspell. All right. We just Flame Slash this Ragavan now and then hold up Ghostfire Slice for Usury. And that seems kind of cool. All right. Let's play Mysterian Forest. If I Mana Drain Usury, I can play Spider-Man and Cemetery Reaper in the same turn. I'd rather play Spider-Man and hold up Mana Drain. Let's Flame Slash Usury right now. Or not Usury, Ragavan. All right, that annoyance is gone. Let's end our turn. Hopefully we mill something that we can make use of. That'd be hype. 1, 2 days and Spell Snare, cards I don't want. So far, the cards that are getting eliminated from our deck are cards that really seem underwhelming right now. They can play Usury. If they don't have a way to defend it, it dies to Ghostfire Slice. They're not going to do that though. Okay, we're gonna lose a life, crack this fetch. Grab my tapped 2 land. What's it called? Steam Vents, that one. All right. Maybe they're holding a counterspell up for Spider-Man. Would be interesting. They got nothing going on besides just milling me every turn. Do I wait until I can get a land to defend Spider-Man? No, I just run him out here. If I run him out here and I draw another land, I can just run him out again. I have Snapcaster Mage now with a graveyard that's just going to keep getting better. Or 14. I think I run Spider-Man out now, and if they counterspell it, then I kill their Usury and play this threat, which also favorably blocks Usury. And they can bounce. So I think that's what we do. Put Spider-Man on the stack. There we go. Put him back. Cool. Alrighty. I wonder why they didn't cast Usury if that's what they're holding up. I have to mill 2 from their draw. Ooh, great cards to have for Snapcaster Mage. Those are 2 good hits. 1 mana hexproof and a bolt. I have 7 damage and burn now on them. No response to Usury. Opponent cracking treasure for red for burning inquiry. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna kill Usury in response to that before the shenanigans occur. Alright, cool. Alright, so we draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Discard a card at random. How do we? Oh, he's revealing them at random. That's smart. Okay, and then we close these and do the same thing. I'm still like learning how reveal random card to all players. We have Corey Steel Cutter. That stinks. Reveal random card to all players. No, that super sucks. And counterspell. Okay, could have been worse. We could have lost the clout and the mana drain, but Snapcaster is just the best card in that entire hit. So that sucks. And there's 6 cards down. Now we are getting low on cards. Still a few lands left in our deck, quite a few. I think we just play this, shock it in, and just cast Spider-Man. Or do we wait? We'll see. If we draw a land, we might wait. I kind of wanna wait, actually, hold up this thing. Cast Spider-Man and put Clout. I think that's just the way to go. Oh yeah, we're gonna wait. We're so gonna wait, baby. Ponder. Let's see what's on the top 3. Our land and a different counter spell. Well, I don't really care if these cards get milled. Let's do that just in case they don't get milled. Put the land on top. There we go. For some reason, if they don't get milled, yeah, okay. And then let me just make sure before I do anything else. I can fetch still. Yeah, I got targets. Okay, cool. So we'll play this Scalding Tarn. We're not going to crack it because I want those 2 cards in the graveyard from their tutelage. We're going to hold up the known mana drain and pass it up. No matter what, we're getting Spider-Man with Clout next turn when they have a way to put things back in their deck, just in case I'm also not going to mill out for some reason. We have 1 card in hand. What is it? All right, Usury, we get to put a mana drain on the stack. He knew about that, so unless he confused it for the counter spell, I'm going to crack this. And yeah, because I don't want to draw a land here. Oh man, we're so low on things and stuff. This is all we've got left. Some really good hits though. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. That's a really good one. Wish. We love to have that at this stage of the game. Ouch. And then we have 3 colorless mana. Actually, hold on. Do I want to do that? Hydroelectric? Yeah, I want to cast Wish too. So let's try to get everything in while they're tapped out. So let's spend 2 colorless and 1, 2 for Spider-Man. And then cool. We can go 1. I guess I can just cast the Cemetery guy instead of Wish. Do Wish next turn for Clout targeting Spider-Man. There we go. And then we're gonna set his power toughness to 4/5, and then spend the colorless. Play Cemetery Reaper. And what do I want to get rid of? I think Burning Inquiry. Oh hell, hold on. I'm gonna look at the top card of my library before I reveal top cards. Always look at top card. There we go. This is an instant. I don't really care. Okay, cool. Can I do it this way? Like, there we go. Haha, okay, cool. Then go to attack. And we're gonna attack with Spider-Man for 8. Sadly, they're not dead, but they will be next turn. Okay, and then we'll go to end step and trigger 4 damage to his life from playing Spider-Man. Oh, he got it. Okay, and that's all I got. All right, so what do we have in our sideboard that we can wish in? We have a land on top. Stinky. I mean, that's not the worst actually with Witch. That means we can just cast anything. Maze of Ith is so funny against his deck. It doesn't actually stop it though. Doesn't have enough to recast Usury. 1 card in hand, because played a land this turn. It's the same card they've had for a while, which means that it probably doesn't do anything. I'm guessing. I'm hoping. Can't stop Spider-Man. They have to play a creature and also somehow stop me from playing whatever is on top of my library from Cemetery Reaper or something with Wish. It doesn't really matter what I play with Wish. I'm going to get my land drop return probably with Wish. All right, opponent has conceded. All right, let's see what we can do. Their deck did seem greedy on mana. Maybe in game 3 if it becomes an issue, I'll get to these things. They didn't seem like they needed U3 to be a threat, so maybe I'm not as worried about U3. I don't know, what do I sideboard here? Just get more removal for U3. Never the worst. I mean, are there any cards that I don't want in this matchup? Not particularly. I think we're just ready to go. Yell at me in the comments if I'm wrong. All right, we're in game 2. I'm on the draw. Still versus U3. We got a Daze. We got a Thundering Falls. We're keeping it, baby. This seems fine. We'll draw a land, I'm sure. Hopefully it's not just another Ragavan. Oh my god. Oh, that's so much better than Ragavan. Rearranging their library. Looks like they're keeping the Ponder. Hey, it's Clout. We love to see Clout. Opponent searching with Polluted Delta. Hopefully casting a 2-drop here. Oh yeah, they're shocking in a Steam Vents. Do I get Thundering Falls or do I get Volcanic Island here? I think it's just Thundering Falls. Oh. Just kidding. Tap Steam Vents and pass. Opponent instead. Alright. Guess we find our Thundering Falls after all. Well, we're gonna find our Thundering Falls anyway. Who am I kidding? U3 killer. Useful. Not a land though. I think I gotta get rid of it. Alright. Also not a land. Now things are getting scary. But that's okay. We get to continue to hold up Daze. I'm assuming Ledger Shudder is good. Opponent hasn't said anything. Hopefully they get confident and tap out for U3 here. That's what I want to see. And then I'll draw a land and it'll be chill. Or I won't because I'll have Thundering Falls. Who cares? Oh, Opponent's also short on lands? I will respond for the days to counter it. Yeah, sorry. If opponent's land screwed, then I'm also going to be land screwed. Or vice versa. You know what I mean. If I'm land screwed, then so is opponent. Nope. Just kidding. They had a land anyway. Very sad. Play another spell. Do it. Oh, they didn't do it. Oh, not a land. That's okay. Thundering Falls will reveal the land to us. See what I mean? We're fine. We didn't lose any tempo or nothing. We're chill. I can give this Ledger Shredder +1/+1 in Shroud. Doesn't seem like a cool game action to take. I'm going to hold up Ghostfire Slice. Get in there for one with the bird. And then let's see if something happens here. They might bolt it. Nope, they did not. Opponent playing around my interaction very effectively. It's annoying. How dare they be good at Magic like this, I guess. Blooded Strand coming out. Are they going to crack it? Shadow Spear being cast. That's really good with Usury. Alright, cool. Shadow Spear pass. Huh? They're really respecting the counter magic in this deck, which honestly I'm here for. I could play Spider-Man here. This is turn 4. I could Spider-Man Clout. They probably have interaction though. And I have so much stuff to stop them. So I think I just chill. Like I have the, see this is a control deck ultimately, and like I have the pressure right now with this Ledger Shredder. I have Counterspell, I have Fae of Wishes, I have Ghostfire Slice in hand, Brazen Bar, or not Fae of Wishes, the other one. I think I just chill. Alright, nothing's happening. We're saving Spider-Man for later. There's nothing even on the board that I want to kill. Like I can burst my opponent down, but I'm sure they're holding up interaction, and I don't need to. Opponent and I are both magnificent Thundering Falls gamers. I think if opponent plays Usury, I'm gonna Ghostfire Slice. Oh man, alright, it's all over. The jig is up. They finally found me. Oh wait, hold on, no, I want to reveal. Reveal hand to, there you go, that's better. So now they know I have a million answers. Hopefully they'll play a second spell and I can get a bigger clock on them with Ledger Shredder. I'm cool with never playing another card ever again for the rest of the game if I can just continue to beat him with Mr. Ledger Shredder, Mr. Heath Ledger Shredder himself. Heath Ledger Shredder Esquire. Pass turn from opponent. They are fearful of triggering Dr. Mr. Heath Ledger Shredder Esquire. Let's get our tap steam vents. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. One land off from Spider-Man plus Counterspell plus Cloud of the Dominus. That's huge. Swing in for one. That's all we got. We're gonna keep holding it up, baby. Oh, something's happening at end step. Ledger Shredder getting hit with a Ghostfire Slice. Do I protect it? Do I protect it? Do I protect it? I have a Counterspell. I can protect it with Counterspell. I have another threat though. Brazen Borrower. That's fine. Oh, that's a pain in the booty. Should have countered it. Hopefully they just play Usury here. The thing is, like, I have 2 other answers for Usury. Oh, okay, there's gonna Preordain. Alright, we're not gonna crack Flooded Strand so that we have a chance of drawing a land. Do I want to get Brazen Borrower out there? No. No, we could just run out Lelia here. If we hit a land, we can still hold stuff up. If we don't hit a land, we can still hold just Ghostfire Slice up. They have 4 cards in hand, I have 7. I have more threats if they stop it. If they play Usury, I can kill it and protect that with the Counterspell. They won't be able to play, yeah, they won't be able to do Usury plus Misdrive Village and defend it. And, okay, yeah. We're gonna play Lelia. I think now is the time to put some pressure on the board. Alright, opponent seems to be allowing Lelia to resolve, so we'll go to combat. We'll attack, we'll add, okay, exile this. Oh, it's a land. Yeah, cool. Go to second main, play our land. Never punished, baby. Never punished for our greed. More mana for opponent, which is not good because of Misdrive's Village. I can protect my Lelia without using a counterspell now, which is good. They know I have Ghostfire. They know I have Counterspell. They know I have Brazen Borrower. But this is an unknown to them. Tapping a creature also is going to be useful if they can bait the Ghostfire out of my hand and then play a blocker. I can tap it, swing in with Lelia. I just need 2 more turns to crunch in with her. I don't even think I'm going to play Spider-Man in this game. Unless they tap out, overextend, and I can get a chance to one-shot him with Clout. I think we just chill behind Lelia for the rest of the game. Alright, they're going to cast Usury. Let me think. I don't care about Usury. I think I'm just going to put Usury back in their hand with Brazen Borrower. And eschew Spider-Man on my turn. Beat him with Lelia. Or do I kill Usury now? They're just moving to end step. If I kill Usury now, yeah, let's do that. Let's get a basic mountain. Yeah, what fetches are left in my Just Blood? There's 2 fetches left. One of them can only fetch mountains. Yeah, we'll get a basic mountain. We still have Volcanic Island as a fetchable remaining too. And we'll Ghostfire Slice. This will probably get counterspelled. And then we'll go to our turn play Spider-Man, play Clout, tap Usuri, crunch in for victory. And there's the spell Pierce. Okay. Spider-Man, counterspell Clout. We have it. Just need to draw a land. And then we'll go to our turn. Oh, wait a minute. That changes the math so much. Hold the phone. Trample. I don't think we need it though, right? We attack for Lelia. That's 4. And then Spider-Man's trigger is another 4. And that puts them at 1. And they block with Usuri. Or I can bounce Usuri. I think we bounce Usuri first. Or tap Usuri. If we tap Usuri, then we have this much mana to play Spider-Man plus Counterspell or Spider-Man plus Clout. Yeah, let's start with tapping Usuri. And then get in there for the rest. Alright, so Usuri becomes tapped. Let's play Spider-Man. See what they got. Any response to Spider-Man? I don't think I'm interacting with a response to Spider-Man. I think I'm just holding up my stuff in response to if there's a response. Alright, Spider-Man's cool. Now, do we put Clout on Spider-Man? Do we hold things up? If I attack in here for 4, Clout does another 4, or Spider-Man does another 2. Brazen Bar or the Usuri. Yeah, I don't think I need to attack with Spider-Man. I think I'd rather hold up Brazen Borrower. Maybe I should have done Corey Steelcutter first in that case. Oh well. Yeah, it also depends on what Lelia hits. If Lelia hits a land, again, we're fine. We'll attempt it. There it is. Izzet Charm. Alright, cool. I'm actually super fine with that. Of all the things that could happen, that's not killing my Spider-Man. So we could have done worse. Let's get a land from Lelia. Nope, we got Snapcaster Mage from Lelia. Very sad. And then I guess we just got to pass, and Spider-Man's going to do 2 there. We're in Lightning Bolt range now. We have a Steel Cutter for haste as well. We can go Corey Steel Cutter, Cemetery Illuminator on our turn. Make a monk with haste. Swing in for haste. We can also go Corey Steel Cutter. Yep, I gotta eat this, sadly. Hopefully they don't flip. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna sit behind it and try to like stall for a bit, or if they're gonna attack. If they attack, they're dead if they don't win all 5 flips. But they might just know that they're dead, and this will be their YOLO, like all in. Brotherhood's End has killed Spider-Man. Format staple Brotherhood's End. Okay. So he's not gonna attack with Usuri. He's gonna block with Usuri, kill my Spider-Man. Oh, just kidding. He's attacking with Usuri. 5 coins are being flipped. 1 heads, 1 tails. Okay, cool. So we're not instantly dying. So he's drawn. The opponent was individually calling those as they were going. I thought that heads was draw and tails is not, but he was calling them before flipping them each time in chat. And I will take 3. So opponent's up 3 cards. They have a mana for a bounce spell. Usuri's cool, man. Let's see what they do. Opponent's land for turn is Odawara. This would be such a different game if I just protected my Ledger Shredder, man. And passing and holding up 2 blue mana, that doesn't mean anything suspicious at all. Okay. We've drawn more counterspells. That's exciting. Lelia crunches in for 5. I can Corey Steelcutter, Illuminator, or I'm going to Corey Steelcutter and bounce their blocker. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see if they counter Corey Steelcutter. Or should I just replay Spider-Man? I counter replaying Spider-Man, though, too. If I play Corey Steelcutter, and they counter it, and then Lelia hits a land, and then it's Spider-Man, and then they die, I think that's what the best possible move is. So we're going to do that. We'll put the Corey Steelcutter on the stack. If they don't counter this, they're dead. Well, they might have removal. All right, there it is. Corey Steelcutter. I'm going to equip it to Lelia. No, that doesn't save me. I know they got something, though. I mean, heck it. All right. Do I cast Cemetery Illuminator, or do I Brazen Borrower, hold it up, and just swing in for 5? Depends on now, because if they have removal, if they have counterspell, I'm good. If they have removal, then And if they have removal, I should get the Cemetery Illuminator out, I think. So let's crack this. Get a basic island. Cast the... No, I need to get rid of their commander. I'm going to Brazen Borrower, targeting their commander. This triggers. And let's see if they have removal or counterspell. I've chosen to play around one of them. All right, they didn't have it. They probably have removal. Sad. All right, well, let's go to attack. Oh, okay. That sucks. I should have just attacked with Lelia. I would have won. I win anyway. They didn't have anything. I all that thought, and it was for nothing. Well, first game in the books. All right, we're here in game 2 of our league. And we're up against Zycrown. Good luck, have fun. Let's see if we can beat a 9 on the die roll. We do not, so we're going second. And we have 4 lands, 5 lands, 6 lands, and a counterspell. I'm gonna mulligan that. I don't think I want 6 lands and a counterspell. Here we go. This is much better. Let's keep this hand. This card, which I think I'm gonna cut after this league, honestly. It's useful, but like I feel like a counterspell would do me better. I'm gonna put this card in the bottom. And we'll keep the rest of this stuff. And I gotta create my token. Oh. So we're up against Rocco. That's not good for us. Rocco's a scary deck. We have this card at least to help us with Rocco matchup. For those of you not familiar with Rocco in Tiny Leaders, it is a combo deck where Rocco attempts to put combo pieces into play, creature combo pieces. They're usually on food chain combo. They're also often on a Heliod combo, Balloon Man combo, a few other creature combos, but essentially they're just trying to do food chain or other combo things using Rocco. So Wash Away is going to be helpful to counter their Rocco. Ouch. Take 1 damage there. Take another one, crack the fetch. Let's go find our Thundering Falls. There we go. And we'll Surveil. I'm going to put that away for now. I don't need another land. All right. Where were you last turn, Ragavan? All right, so Verdant Catacombs, they have Rocco mana. Rocco plus Ancient Tomb could fetch. I think we got 1 more turn, so I'm gonna go fetch land. We're gonna try and get a Steam Vents. I guess we'll still hold up Wash Away. And then if Ragavan's good, that's our turn. Let's see if we get a Rocco. No Surveil land coming out of the Rocco deck. Actually, I'm not surprised. Foothills. Okay, so not Ancient Tomb, that's good for us. Guide of Souls resolves. What's the 3-drop? Oh, Flage, I see. Yeah, kill my Ragavan, I guess. I'm hoping to win this game just off the back of Snapcaster Mage and Wash Away, but if they just do non-combo things and just try to kill me the normal way, that's going to be difficult to do something about. Getting our Steam Vents here. Ooh, Flame Slash, that's helpful actually. All right, starting turn 3, we can put down this thing. I think I'm going to hold off on Expressive Iteration until after I've gotten Spider-Man out, so... Do we Flame Slash this Guide of Souls? I think yes. I just don't want to deal with him making things into angels. It's really gonna harsh my mellow, you know? Opponent going for another land. Is it Rocco this turn? Probably not. I imagine opponent's fishing for like some anti-counterspell shenanigans before Rocco comes out. All right, let's get Spider-Man out here. Oh, Spell Slayer, that's really useful. I think we're gonna hold on the Hydroelectric Specimen. I don't think I need a land drop. End turn will kill the dork. And then that's all we got. Also on my end step, chord X equals 1. I can't do anything about that. It's probably, if it's X equals 1, at least it's not Grand Abolisher. That's what I was scared of. Grand Abolisher would be scary. Orcish Lumberjack, also scary, but I can interact with Rocco still. So I'm really glad that wasn't like Allosaurus Shepherd. Well, that's probably coming in for the sideboard. We're adding a bunch of mana. Love the Phil Foglio art. We're gonna wash away the Rocco. Alrighty. Now we just gotta hold up Snapcaster Mage. Alright, I think we like do nothing for the rest of the game, right? And just sit behind the Snapcaster Mage and this Hydroelectric Specimen. Yeah. Attacking for 4 with my Vigilance Spider. And then passing the turn. 2-drop. I can respond to that to counter it. Cool. Very glad I'm not getting... Oh no! Delighted Halfling, that's one of the cards I have to play around. Yeah, it's fine, I have a kill spell for it. End step. Stomp the Halfling. Okay. Alright, removal's out of their hands. I doubt they got another piece of removal. Let's play our land. Don't think my life total matters, and I want to resolve Darcy, because a 3/3 attacker would be nice right now. So let's have it enter untapped. I gotta start pressuring him out more, I think. Let us... play Darcy now in case I gotta use Snappy during combat. And then we will attack. And then end the turn, holding up that Wash Away. I could have played the Expressive Iteration there to trigger Spider-Man, kill the Lumberjack. I just don't think I want to do that. Also, Lots of Pride's fine. Blocker. Real glad I cleared that Guide of Souls. I guess that seems like the correct decision there. We get a pass from our opponent. Okay. Let's play a Flooded Strand. No, it's not. Let's be a smart player and not play our land drop before we expressively iterate. View top 3. Yeah, look at that. See, we would have messed up. We would have done a oopsie. All right. I think Daze is going to be less useful to me with all the mana they're moving. That goes to the bottom. We're going to have this one in my hand and then exile. And we'll play the Quarry Mountain Monastery as land for turn. That's really helpful. Okay, attacks with both of our guys. Alrighty, they took all 7. And then we'll go to second main. We'll go to end. Spider-Man will kill the Ocelot Pride, and that'll be that. We have him next turn with just casting Bone Crusher Giant and swinging in with Dragon's Rage Channeler. So unless they have like Burst Mana, Allosaurus Shepherd, Rocco, Food Chain win the game here, that's that. Oh yeah, they have Flage, right? That could kill my Dragon's Rage Channeler. No response to Flage. Ooh, okay. I'll take that. That is fine. Okay, cool. So we still got them. Just they gain 3 life. I think I got to eliminate the Flage with the Brazen Borrower. Yeah, it would have been nice to wash that away, but I think I need to keep it for in case they just decide to win on the spot. Oh my god. What a top deck. I have exactly enough mana for it. That'll put them at 1, but then I gotta tap out for it. I have to leave 3 mana up at all times for Snapcaster Mage. Although I guess I could leave 2 mana up for Brazen Borrower just this once. If I borrow Flage, play Spider-Man, it doesn't really do much of anything. I guess we do that. Play Spider-Man, play Clout, 1 mana up. I think we play Bone Crusher Giant here. That's what we do. All right, let's go. Let's crack this. Google Library, get that. I still have targets left, yes. 3 fetch lands and 3 basics left in the deck. Let's go to combat. Opponent takes 3. They're gonna gain it back from Flage though. Yeah, Bone Crusher Giant and chill. Force them to Flage the Bone Crusher Giant. I think we're gonna end it there. I'm gonna borrow the Flage on their end step and then clout them with Spider-Man for lethal on the next turn. Let them kill one of my creatures. Hopefully it's not Dragon's Rage Channeler. Yep, there we go. We got there. I think I take 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even need to borrow their Flage. It's just tapped. I can borrow their Lumberjack, I guess. Eternal Witness. That's fine. Getting back Delighted Halfling. That makes sense. Oh, Guide of Souls. Yep, that's also fine. Also fine. They got a Guide of Souls out. I think I bounce. So if I go in, Spider-Man does 4 damage. This does 7 damage. Brazen Borrower, flash in. I can just attack with the Brazen Borrower. It's got flying. Yeah, okay. Let's just do that. And then, is Brazen Borrower okay? Oh, they think it's a creature. And we'll go to our turn. Oh, that simplifies things. I guess we don't need Clout anymore. We can just really go get them. And then second main, let's see if they have something for Spider-Man. 4, play Spider-Man. And then, yeah, GG. Yeah, that was incredibly close. Opponent goes, that was close as that ends. That was incredibly close. I don't know how I feel about game 3. I think I'm in danger on game 3. Luckily, I have so many pieces to stop the Rocco, as they say. Let's put in all 3 moons, Torpor Orb. Do I want Damping Spear? I don't think I want Damping Spear. What are we cutting? We're cutting things that don't do anything against Rocco. Okay, we can cut Wish, because I brought all my sideboard stuff in. I don't think any of the other cards I could really Wish in will save me here. Man, maybe Wish is bad. I was so excited to play Wish in a deck, but I think it's bad. We'll cut this other card. That's bad. 2 more cards to cut. I feel like bounce removal is not very good against this deck, not very strong against this deck, so Snap can probably go. Maybe they have a lot of creatures. I don't think I want to be pushing multiple spells a turn with like how I need to play this. I need to hold up stuff a lot, so I think also we can ditch the Quarry Steel Cutter. And I think we're good with that. Alrighty. I'll be going second again. Let's see what we get. This hand is very solid. It's got interaction. It's got the Lost in the Damned, which will put a clock really fast on my opponent. Has an immediate payoff for Lost in the Damned the turn after we play it with this fetch land and Spider-Man coming down. We have a Daze. I think we are set. I don't know why this token looks different than the last one, but I spelled priority wrong, and we're going to look at it for the rest of the video, man. We're not going to change it. Really sad that he led with Ragavan. This game is not off to a great start. I didn't want to use my Lightning Bolt for that, but you gotta bolt the bird on a deck that needs mana. You can't let them keep that mana source on turn 1. As a mana-hungry deck, I want it behind. Especially because I'm planning on dazing myself. Oh, that stinks. That's a good draw. I'll put a land in the yard. We don't need that. And pass. I gotta pick up my Volcanic Island to daze instead of Thundering Falls this time, I think. Oh, it depends. I really don't want to daze right now, actually, is what I don't want to do. I want to curve out with the Lost and the Damned. They're going to get a little kitty cat. Ocelot Pride, like maybe the best 1-drop in the game. Alrighty. I just realized, looking at that art, they're in like something's mouth. That's crazy. They're like a statue. What an aesthetic place to base your pride. All right, we do it to him. We top decked the Magus. We're going to get our other island, and we're just going to do it to him. Oh, right, we don't have our other island. I'm so dumb. It's in our hand. God, I'm so dumb. All right, well, we're still going to do it to him. I'm not so dumb. I have to be nicer to myself, you know? Here's a 2/2 to block your 1/1. He's got a Swords to Plowshares for it. I will attempt to change plays. Yep, there it goes. Actually, yeah, I can't do it. I can't even daze that. Well, I get my life back from my mistake with Steam Vents, at least. If I just draw Blood Moon immediately afterwards, that would rule. Let's see if they put a basic into play here off this Wooded Foothills. They do not. That's a good sign for me. I keep getting beat up by this kitty cat, though. Oh, crud. That's bad for me. We might even see Rocco. They might just kill me. That's so good. Dang, that's sick. Do they have City's Blessing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're close. I'm taking 3 now from this cat balloon. Now they get the City's Blessing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They get 2 cats, and that gives them the City's Blessing. 2 more cats. Oh, that's sweet. So they're making a permanent Oscillate Pride because the Jolly Balloon Man says you sacrifice it. It doesn't give the token the property that it gets sacrificed. So this is just an Oscillate Pride forever. That's awesome. Very cool. Very cool. I won't be so mad if I die to that. That's a sick way to die. Untap, upkeep, draw. It's not Blood Moon. What do I want to do here? I don't think I want to get Spider-Man out. I think I just want to make blockers with the Lost and the Damned. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make blockers with the Lost and the Damned. Right, we'll get that out there. We'll play a fetch land, and then I got to pass. All right, don't kill me this turn, Rocco. I believe in your ability to not draw Food Chain and kill me. And if you do, tap out for it. We're making a copy of our Pride again. These cats are so cute. And we're getting attacked for a bunch. Just that one. Okay. We're gonna... and those 3. Okay. Cool. So I'm taking 6. Because I have to take 1 to crack this fetch land and block anyway. Oh, it's on the stack. They're responding with my fetch on the stack. Oh yeah, they didn't pay for that. That's cool. They could have just got me. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Are they doing anything else? Or can I resolve my fetch? I'm going to keep resolving my fetch. And we're going to get this land here. I have no more fetchables left in my deck. So this is the one time I'm going to trigger Lost and the Damned off of a fetch. I took 1 too many there. Alrighty. And they're going to make a bonkers amount of cats again. It's going to be really cool. Naming Spider-Man with Disruptor Flute. That makes sense. Doesn't actually affect me. So many cats. Crazy. Crazy amount of ocelots. Truly an ocelot pride being created by my opponent. I am so dead if I can't figure something out to do. So hopefully we get some board wipe. No, Party Thrasher, you're not a board wipe. Party Thrasher's helpful though. We're going to tap out for Spider-Man. And then we're going to make a 3/3 Swan. And then we're going to go to our end step and we're going to kill... I think I have to kill a token. I don't want to kill the original. They'll just get it back. All right. What a frustrating engine to play against. Good lord, where's my Delayed Blast Fireball? I need that. I shouldn't have boarded out Wish. I could have wished in for Brotherhood's End here too. Would have got the Disruptor Flute as well if I needed that out of there. Oops, am I dead? 1, 2, 3. Those get blocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I am dead. Let's see if opponent thinks that I have some BS up my sleeve and doesn't kill me for some reason. Oh, no, just kidding. They have got me. They're on March. That's good to know. What other information can we glean before I die? Dang. Only saw 1 sideboard card, which is sad. Where are they at? All right, here, moment of truth. Am I dead? We hit the concede button as soon as... Oh, there we go. It happens. Good game. All right. That was hype. That was a hype game. This has been very fun so far. I guess Wish is coming back in for Brotherhood's End. Or do I just stick Brotherhood's End in? I know, Gilded Drake's kind of hot too. So I think it's Wish that comes back in. What are we dishing for Wish? I wasn't too happy with Daze that entire game. This deck does nothing but make mana. I don't think this is going to be a very helpful card. All right, we get to go on the play. We get to go first. That's big. That's big for this deck. We're going to keep this hand that has Mental Misstep in it and Inti. Oh, hype. Hopefully we get to keep Inti on the battlefield for a few turns. We got a mulligan from Rocco. Good news all around from the opening hands. If I draw Thundering Falls, that'll just be the best possible rip for turn 1 here too. That or Ragavan. Ragavan's probably better. Who am I kidding? Alrighty, we're starting. Untap, upkeep, skip the draw. I don't know why I was fantasizing about drawing a card. I'm going first. Silly me. Alright. Mental Misstepping, whatever they do on this turn. Especially if it's a halfling. Nope, it ain't. Just kidding. We're mental misstepping nothing. Let's get Quarry Mountain Monastery out here and remember to change phases. And then if Inti is cool, we're passing. He's getting swords. We like to see that. Even though Inti is one of my favorite creatures in this whole deck, we like to see swords gone. For when I draw Magus of the Moon right here. Actually, Harbinger of the Seas would be the one I really want. Ancient Tomb. For Jonathan Boros. Let me create my token. I'm going to spell it right so that, you know, okay, what the heck do I do about that? It's like a Rocco cat deck. Is that what this is? This is kind of cool. I think I have to Ghostfire Slice this guy because this card is insanely good. And that makes me sad. I didn't use my mental misstep on the swords on Inti because I definitely need to save it for Rocco combo pieces and Rocco combo protectors. But there's a world where I didn't do that, and then I swung in for a bunch of damage. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, that's helpful. All right, let's get Spider-Man in here, and let's kill the cat. Ha! I knew it. And I will pay no mana for it, in case I need to Snapcaster it back. That would have been real embarrassing if I went on that whole speech about how I didn't want to protect my NT, and they just never cast any Rocco cards. I'm glad they cast that. They're missing red. If I Blood Moon them now, it'll help them out. They're gonna Ending Spidey. Well, I don't have Hydroelectric Specimen up yet, so I guess they got me there. Ancient Tomb. Disruptor Flute. Nope, it's Ballista for 1. That's scary. I'm gonna have to kill that. Okay. They pinged me for 1 in response to the Stomp. Oh, you're right. Stomp fizzles, so it goes to the graveyard. Good point, opponent. All right, I could just replay Spider-Man here, but I have the Lost and the Damned, so I don't think I want to replay Spider-Man here. If I replay Spider-Man, I can hold up Hydroelectric Specimen to protect it. Yeah, so we're gonna play the Lost and the Damned. I'll put it there this time, and I think I still want to hold up my Snapcaster Mage, so I'll lose 3 for this. Now my opponent knows that this last card is 2 mana interaction. They can rumble, sadly. I don't want them to rumble, but I can't do anything about it. If I draw a Cloud of the Dominus on my turn, what are we getting from this? Badger Mole Cub? Boseiju? I think it's Boseiju, right? For the Lost and the Damned? You can't let me keep that card on the battlefield. And they took Guide of Souls. Do I stop that? Yeah, we do. We stop that. And then that's gone too. Trigger, Lost in the Dam, we get a 3/3. And then we'll go to our turn. That wasn't a Rocco card that we just counterspelled there, but it got us a 3/3. It put a lot of pressure on them. I think it was very worth it. I'm putting Spider-Man on the stack. Make a 3/3. Go to combat, attack for 5, and then go to second main, play Ragavan, and hit him for 2. I'm not too worried about the spawn. They have to board wipe here, I think, so I'm just putting pressure on their life. 2 cards in hand, no access to Rocco. Let's see how this goes. I guess they could play a mountain and have X equals 3 Rocco, but it doesn't look like that. I feel like they'd slam that if that's what their draw for the turn was a red source. Something's happening. Oh, they have a red source. They have Taiga. Voice of Victory. Well, I got no cards in hand, so. All right, let's see if we can get them. I have Quarry Mountain Monastery as a way to do extra stuff. If there's a land off the top, then I get the Spider-Man trigger. Math is for blockers. They're gonna block Spider-Man in a 3/3, and they take 7. GG. Yeah, that was a crazy game. I'm literally drenched in sweat. That was a lot. All right, we're in match number 3. We're against the Cosmerian. Not sure what they're running yet. Oh, it's okay. So it's black-white Izzet Control. This is gonna be a grindy match. I'm going first, and my hand is pretty good. Turn 1 Thundering Falls, hold up mana drain for the rest of my entire life. I'm here for this. Yeah, let's keep it. Audio for this match should be a little bit better than in previous matches. I made a change to where my microphone is positioned. We're still figuring things out with the process here. All right, I'm going first. So let's do, I almost just put down my fetch land to get Thundering Falls. We didn't do that. We're smarter than that. Ooh, that's a threat. Let's keep that on top. All right, so this is a control deck. They're going to be removing my threats, which is why I kind of want DRC. It's a nice little 1 mana investment, but it's also human tribal. Alrighty. I don't think they're going to do anything mana drain worthy on turn 2. So let's, and if not, I could probably answer with Lightning Bolt. So let's get Dragon's Rage Channeler down. Let's play the Steam Vents tapped. And let's put down Ye Old DRC. Let's see if I get to untap with this. I hope I don't. I hope this eats a removal spell. There's Scrubland and a creature. It's Jarina. I gotta make my token. I always do this. All right, so we got Jarina, and the turn has been passed to me. So we do get to untap with our DRC. Jarina giving humans hexproof and indestructible, very good with hate bears, very good with the graveyard hate, and also very good into board wipes. So I play a blue-white human kind of tempo control deck, very similar to this one. It's a powerful archetype. White humans are very strong, and they do not mess around. I think we're going to end it there. Could play Inti. I don't want to play Inti. We're going to wait on Inti, I think, till after Spider-Man comes down. What's this? We feel... Opponent says, how do we feel about Thalia? This is how I feel about Thalia. Mana drain that. And I have a DRC trigger. Ooh, this is interesting, actually. Let's keep it on top. Yeah, let's keep it on top. And I'll take 2. All right. So we got this for hexproof, which is helpful. We can protect our Spider-Man now without having to get up to 5 mana for Hydroelectric Specimen. So let's get Spidey going. Oh yeah, I need to represent my mana drain mana. I think I can afford to Spidey and Inti. Let's see, Spidey plus Inti and hold it up. Yeah, so let's do that. Get this thing, spend 1 here and 1 here. Play Inti, and then we're gonna go to combat now in case I get something I want to play off of Inti more than Spider-Man. But we'll see. We'll see. Mana goes away. We're gonna discard this Hydroelectric Specimen, put a counter on DRC. Exile a Ragavan. Do I tap out for Ragavan? I think I just play Ragavan and hold out on Spider-Man. Opponent takes 2 damage. I'll go to second main. Do I play Ragavan? Yeah, I think I do just play Ragavan and hold up Spider-Man. Spider-Man just being able to kill something I think is worth more than the pressure that he puts on the board when I already have this pressure here. And there's a removal spell. Yep, there's a removal spell. Who we hitting? Inti? We are not. We're given Inti hexproof. So, good thing I didn't invest in Spider-Man there. They have 6 cards in hand. I have 1. My opponent has got me drowning. Card advantage. And there's a Draenith Magistrate. That's A-okay. Alrighty. That doesn't mean I'm locked out of Spider-Man now, but I have Lightning Bolt. I'll find other answers. I'm not too stressed out about it. Do we have Delirium? We do not. Alrighty. Let's just get in there. Everybody but Inti. And let's Inti the... If I Inti Ragavan and I... Hold on. I guess I'm Intiing that. And then I will discard... oh no. No, I don't think I want to... we're gonna... I don't want to discard my 1 card. So Draenith kills Ragavan. And then Darcy hits for 2. And then I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. Yeah, I don't know. I could have Intied and discarded the Lightning Bolt, see what I got, but like I wouldn't be able to cast it. Yeah, let's just end. Oh, I haven't seen this Tomic before. When an opponent attacks with creatures, 2 more of those creatures are attacking you. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize Tomic got a new card. It's a 2/4? Wow. This is bad for me. This is super bad for me. Oh, just kidding. I wasn't going to block. My opponent was like, oh, what if you just block with Inti? I wasn't going to block with Inti. I suspected some like shenanigans. All right. Well, that doesn't help me like at all. I felt like this card has been so good when it's good, and then every other time it's just been not a great card. I guess we have to pitch it to Inti. Yeah, I guess we just get to pitch it to Inti. If I make Dragon's Rage Channeler a 3/3, we'll get double blocked with these 2 cards, Tomic and the Legionnaire. I get to kill the Legionnaire. I have to do that anyway because the Legionnaire is going to lock me out with playing a token and tapping me down every turn. Yeah, we're gonna attack with Inti. Let's see what card we lose forever. Oh, that's fine. LOL. We'll get in there. Okay, that's that. We can get this up to a 4/4. Maybe we're cooking. I imagine we're eating a removal spell, but maybe we're cooking. I need to draw my 2nd removal spell. There's a Ranger Captain. That's not good for me. Are we gonna respond to the ETB and tap down Inti? Yep, there it is. Guide of Souls is good. I take 5 from attacks here. All right, 2nd removal spell. I believe in you. Oh, baby. That's a real good 2nd removal spell. All right, let's get it. All right, so if I target the Jarina, they sack. I respond to the sack. Kill. Draenith. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Actually, hold on. Wrong target. It's a, hold on. It's supposed to be Draenith. All right, and then I'll respond. Silly me. This isn't like, Cockatrice is just like a simulator, right? So it's not like Magic Online where it asks you to confirm things. and all that. So it's like, I don't want that. So it's like you can, oops, I hit the wrong button. You can do what I just did there and hit the wrong button. And you can also just like click the wrong thing. I'm going to keep that on top. That's really good. All right, cool. That's insane. What a rip. Holy crap. The game is turned around. Do I want to, hold on. Yeah, no, that's what I want to do. Oh, that's true. Crud. I forgot that all opponents' creatures have indestructible and hexproof. Why did I swing? Yeah, that was really stupid of me. That's okay. Hold on. No, wait. I'm so dumb. I'm like exceedingly dumb. Oh my gosh. And Spider-Man gets killed. Cool. I saw the Delay Blast Fireball and like all of my planning and thoughts went totally out the window. I thought like, oh, I could kit that with Inti. I don't have a card to discard. What am I doing? This card's awesome. Servandum. That's okay. The gaming quality is lower this game, but you know, the mic quality is higher. So there's that at least. We're activating the encampment. I'm taking a bunch of damage here. What is this? 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Oh, and then 2 counters on Tummic. Does that happen before damage? I'm either at 1 or I'm at 3 here. Oh no, that's because they leave at the end of combat, so the counters are after damage. I see. Okay, I get it. All right, well, I lose. Yep. And I will concede. Dang. I could have played that better, but I think I was going to lose that no matter what. But I definitely could have played that better. All right, let's see what we can do about this. Yeah, I don't know. I think I was going to lose no matter what, but like, wow, what an egregious series of misplays. We'll have to do better. Almost get that in there. I think do I want more on-board interaction with the reality shift? I think I want Pithing Needle for Jarina. I don't think I want too much bounce against this deck. And I mean, they have like Guide of Souls, they have Path, they have Swords, Mental Misstep's probably always good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of my bounce removal for a board wipe and a Pithing Needle. Yeah, it seems like it makes sense. All right, let's see what we're working with. Let's see what we're working with next. That's no lands. Oh God, man. Deck, why you gotta do this to me in the hard matchups? Actually, I think Rocco was a matchup that I was much more scared of than this one, so happy that we 2-0'd Rocco at least. Or not 2-1'd Rocco. If I keep this, and I go for Thundering Falls, Ponder, I do have Clout, which is huge. I have a board wipe, which is huge. I think between Ragavan and Ponder, I'll probably... Actually, I'll get there. I'm going to bottom Corey Steelcutter, and hopefully this Ponder hits a land. Let's go Flooded Strand. I could get Thundering Falls here and Ponder next turn and be like super slow. Yeah, I think that's actually better. I just want to see more cards. I don't need to put pressure on them early. They're also a control deck, and I'm down. Oh, Champion of the Parish, my love, my joy. I love that card. All right, let's get Ye Old Thundering Falls. There's our land. I almost instinctively put that in the graveyard, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there's a Thundering Falls. Actually, no. I guess we'll play it. It's the best land in our deck. We're not gonna hit a better land off of Ponder. Let's look at the top 3. Amazing. I want these cards in this order, that order, like that. We're going to be short on lands for a while, but it's okay. We got Flame Slash for the Parish and Pithing Needle for Jarina. That's like huge. Draw a card. And do we Ragavan this turn, Flame Slash next turn? We Flame Slash this turn, they'll play Jarina next turn. Oh no, because next turn we can Pithing Needle, then Flame Slash. No, because Flame Slash is a sorcery. They'll crack Jarina in response. So yeah, we Flame Slash this turn. And that'll be that. Opponent cracking Verdant Catacombs, grabbing Scrubland, and we're going to exile our graveyard. Boop. And let's answer this Jarina now. And we're going to name, set annotation. Is that how you spell it? It doesn't really matter. My opponent knows what I mean. It is how you spell it. We're good. And we'll play Ragavan. I want to rip a land and rip this Brotherhood's End or Lelia on my turn. That's what I want. Or we can just do Spider-Man plus Clout. Also a great thing to do on our turn. I need to make my token. I always forget to take the token. And Esper Sentinel as well. Alrighty. Brotherhood's End. Please. Wait, what am I doing? I knew what this card was. We're so silly, everybody. We're such a silly guy. Alright, well, they're tapped out. I think I do just want to get Spider-Man out here. I have no other plays besides Fae of Wishes. Or I keep saying Fae of Wishes when I see this printing of Brazen Borrower because I had a deck that used the fancy printing of Fae of Wishes for the longest time, and it really just messes with my brain, man. Yeah, Spider-Man forced them to sack Jarina. Then they get a counter on that, gain a life, get Servandum up to 4. If I play Spider-Man? No, let's just brazenly borrow their stuff. Oh, they can't sack Jarina. I'm so dumb. Doesn't matter. I think I'm still in the right here. I can't protect Spider-Man with Clout. I don't want to waste him. I'm putting that back in their hand. Yep, you can hit me for 5. Just kidding, it's only 3. They fear Ragavan. Alright, end step. I'm gonna give him a card and put this Adeline back. Alright, cool. Brotherhood's End. We're gonna rip it. It's gonna be a land. I see. Alright. Well, I'm mad at you, Days. I don't like you. We're not friends right now. I think now I do just play. I cannot protect Spider-Man though. Like, I really need to be able to protect Spider-Man. Where them lands at? Maybe I should have mulliganed down to 5, but ugh. God, this stinks. My opponent just keeps ripping lands. Alright, I am going to hard cast Days at this so that they can't also play Adeline this turn. Everything's still in range of the Brotherhood's End. I just need to rip literally any untapped mana source. It's anything in my deck that's land besides Dwari Disruption, which I also think I'm going to cut after this league. The Days effects I just don't think are good. Alright, what is this, 10? I'll go to 6. Alright, we did it. We drew a land. My optimism did not help. I will concede. Wow. All right, what a game. That was very sad. But, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. That's Magic the Gathering. We misplayed like crazy in the first one, and our deck just didn't want to give us any of these, or this, or this, or this, or this at any point in the game. We have more lands than average, too. 18 is high. Most decks are on 17 or 16, so it just happens sometimes. Oh, well. All right, here we are in our next match. We're up against, I don't even know yet. Oh God, we're up against Light-Paws. Well, what a first video this is going to be. We get to see all the top decks of the format here. We get to see Rocco. We get to see Light-Paws. We get to see black plus other color control. We're going second against Light-Paws, which stinks. Oops, that's what I meant to do. I need to hit the right button. All right, let's look at our first 7. Okay, we're gonna keep this because it has an answer to Light-Paws. It has 2 answers to Light-Paws potentially, and a Benevolent Bodyguard. Let's create our past priority token. Then all right, let's see what we draw for turn. They're gonna slam down this Light-Paws, and we're gonna bluff like we're just going for Thundering Falls, even though it's in our hand. We're gonna counterspell it. And then hopefully we're going to play a regular game of Magic after that. Oh, it's SRAM. Crud. Oh, they're getting us. Yeah, SRAM's fine. Okay. That was a bad beat for us. No! No! I could have countered the SRAM. Well, at least we have myriad answers for Light-Paws here. We're going to play Thundering Falls and continue to hold up interaction. We're going to put this in the graveyard. I don't think we need Brazen Borrower. Or do we? No, we don't want Brazen Borrower. We just want more land right now. We have 3 things that kill a Light-Paws in our hand. 2.5 because Fireball is kind of unreliable. All right, let's see what they got going here. If they play Voice of Victory, I'm just going to cry. We're going to respond. Grab ourselves Volcanic Island and put the Wash Away on the stack. Alrighty. And I'm going to get attacked by a bunch of things with SRAM now, the new Light-Paws. Opponent's drawing a card. Dang, I wish I had countered that SRAM. I should have had faith in my deck to produce another answer for Light-Paws. Oh well, we'll get him next time. Then I got rid of the Brazen Borrower, which was also a great answer for the Hyena Umbra here. We're on something. We're on some type of thing. All right, we're on turn 3. Options are Delay Blast, Fireball, kill the Benevolent Bodyguard. I think I'm just going to play Ledger Shredder and just get some pressure on the board. I think is what I want to do. Or maybe Darcy's better. No, I think they're going to be casting multiple spells in a turn. That's going to help me more. So let's get down the Ledger Shredder. Or I could do nothing. Delay Blast, Fireball, kill the Benevolent Bodyguard. No. We're gonna play the Ledger Shredder. I think that is our best play to see the most cards. All right. What are they doing? Hopefully playing around Ledger Shredder. I love when my opponents pretend my Ledger Shredder is a rule of law. That'd be great. If it's land Light-Paws, I have the answer. It would be a great draw right now is Clout of the Dominus. Opponent is likely thinking, do I play a bunch of enchantments on my SRAM here, play a land, play Light-Paws, or do I chill out and play around Spider-Man coming down next turn? And it looks like they are going to buff up SRAM and just try to kill me. That's a lot of damage. So at this point, I need a bounce spell. I need to eliminate the Benevolent Bodyguard. Definitely possible. Okay, nope, just kidding. Pro blue. I have a trigger on Ledger Shredder. The top card, draw a card, there we go. And then, well, there's a bounce spell. Hold on. Let me finish my Ledger Shredder Resolution opponent. Hold on, your spell is still on the stack. Let's discard Ragavan, add a counter, and then their Pro Blue is on the stack. I can hit it with Floodmaw and kill the bodyguard, I guess. It's not worth it. All right, now they can go do their stuff. They're gonna play a Depletion Land and attack me for 6. My Ledger Shredder's a 2/4, I gotta set that. All right, let's get Steam Vents. And we got a mountain, okay. We're dead on board to this Pro Blue, Pro Red from the bodyguard creature. That is the issue. So I think we need to kill the bodyguard with Spider-Man this turn, and then block with a Dragon's Rage Channeler, and then hold up a counterspell for Light-Paws, I guess. Not that it really matters that much anymore. All right, let's do that. Let's play Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man's cool. Let's play Dragon Rage Channeler, Ledger Shredder trigger. I will draw a card. Oh, whoa, okay, wait a minute. Wait just a minute, we're playing a game now. Hold the phone. All right, let's ditch this Delay Blast Fireball that I think is losing equity. Or do we just, no, let's just Delay Blast Fireball. I think we're racing, and I think that's what we're doing now is I'm throwing red creatures in front of this SRAM, and Spider-Man is killing them, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna add a counter. We're gonna set power and toughness to 3/5. Then we're gonna clout Spider-Man and hope they don't have a response. All right, they don't have a response. All right, let's, hold on. Dragon Rage Channeler trigger. K9, that doesn't do anything because it's blue in the yard. Do I have Delirium? Artifact creature, yes I do. We're gonna remember to use the hotkeys here. We're learning the cockatrice hotkeys. There we go. Okay, combat, power toughness. Set power toughness, Spidey's a 4/5. I need to attach this to the actual card. There we go. Oh, it did. I totally forgot about that. That DRC entered this turn. All right, so they blocked Spider-Man. They have taken 3. Ceramics Pro Red this turn. We're going to pass it up. Spider-Man trigger right to the face. And now we're in a proper race. I'm really glad DRC didn't attack there because I thought I messed up in my calculations when I looked at the graveyard and saw Delirium. Oh, they got me. Damn. That's a 2 CMC spell I could have countered with Spell Snare. Curses. All right, they got me. 8/8 Strand with Pro Creatures. Let's see what we can do about this. I think not that much, honestly. I kind of played that really sloppy, I think. And I think that was winnable if I hadn't tapped out for DRC. But yeah, that's live and learn. I should have realized that he's probably going to get through no matter what. The SRAM and opponent was probably going to have something for SRAM no matter what. So my odds were higher with a counterspell up, but that's okay. All right, this is a Gilded Drake game for sure. Gilded Drake is coming out of this deck after this league. This is the first time I've ever felt like I wanted to side it in, but you know we get to give it a last huzzah here. I'm gonna take out some slower cards at the 3 mana slot that don't immediately start killing Light-Paws, I think is what I want to do. So definitely our Cemetery Illuminator, not like Light-Paws really cares about its graveyard. A great card for us to have to increase our casting velocity, like getting cards off the top, but not super useful. And we'll get rid of Wish because, oh wait, no, Wishing in Maze of Ith is kind of sick against Light-Paws. No, I guess we keep Wish. They'd have to give it Hexproof. And if they tutor a bunch of enchantments to give protection from colors, which is better against this deck, Hexproof might not be a thing. We'll get rid of UC Guard Approach because they're probably not going to interact with us too much. They're probably just going to try and kill us. Let's get it. All right, game 2. We're going to win game 2. I believe in us. This is a fine hand to win game 2 with. We have a removal piece. We have something to interact with. Shenanigans, I think we'll be okay. Oop. Let's go. I think we go for Thundering Falls here. And we don't even bother doing the turn 1 preordain. And that's because if they do something that I need to bolt, I have to make my token. I always forget to make the token. Right. They go to end step. We're going to go to 17 and grab a Thundering Falls. There we go. A Thundering Falls. We're thundering. We are thundering, baby. I love surveilling. I love a surveil land. Yeah, let's keep that. I want to cast this card at least once in the league. If we lose the game because I'm keeping Wish on top, then we lose the game because we're keeping Wish on top. I accept this. All right, go to our turn. Draw Wish. Go to first main. Play Bloodstained Mire. Play Preordain. Opponent says that's fine. I think bottom. Well, actually, if they tap out for No, yeah, they're not going to tap out for Light-Paws. They know what I'm about. They're not going to do that. I'm going to draw a card. That's a better card than the other 2 cards we just saw. That's really good. Let's end it. Holding up a bolt. Light-Paws is good with me. I'll respond. What does Lash Knife even do? First strike. Oh, I see. View library. Grab. Do we want... Let's just get Volcanic Island. And bolt the Light-Paws. Let's see if they got something for this. They do not. Okay. That's really good for us. It's really, really good for us. Let's go... Let's not show our hand with Wish just yet. Let's save that until we got Spider-Man out. You know? Do I want Lelia or Ledger Shredder? I think I want Ledger Shredder first. And we'll pass it up. We're a little naked this turn. No interaction up. Nothing going on, but I'm okay with that. They have a core Spirit Dancer. That's annoying, but fine. We'll have to kill it on our turn, probably. And they're choosing Spider-Man, I'm assuming, with this. And let's choose card name. Yep, Spider-Man costs 2 more to cast. And then they draw a card. Alrighty. And I think I'm still going to cast Spider-Man if I draw a land here. I have a Ledger Shredder trigger to resolve too. Hold on. I still have to resolve this trigger. Crud. That's a good card. Dang, Snapbolt is just better than Ghostfire Slice because it triggers Spider-Man, and I can snap the Ghostfire Slice too. So I think that's what we do, is we ditch Ghostfire Slice. I don't think opponent realizes exactly how new I am to Cockatrice and how slow I am at doing all these things. Okay, now we're good to go to my turn. All right, we just play Spider-Man anyway, I think. Yeah, and then they get to draw a card. I get my Spider-Man. I will attack for 2, and then go to second main, go to end, kill the Spirit Dancer. All right, let's see what opponent's got here. No! Oh, that's just the worst. That's just about the worst. We're gonna have to snap bolt that on our turn. Oh, where were you? Where were you? Mana drain. Let's snap bolt now so I can attack. And then we'll play the bolt. And then we'll go to attacks. That's 6 damage. Oh wait, hold on. Before damage. I keep on missing the stupid shredder. Well, that was close. That was like very close to like things happening and me not being able to... Oh, they say mistrigger. Never mind. I'll put it back. We'll just say mistrigger. All right. Let's see. I think we just hit them for 2 with Spider-Man at the end step here. Oops. Man, I need to learn how to do the Cockatrice thing. You're supposed to go to end and then do the thing for Spider-Man. The Light-Paws is fine. Oh, and they're just passing. Okay. Oh, they said something on my upkeep. Hold on, let me put the card I drew back. Well, I guess... Do I care? Yeah, I care. Oh, but if I do that, I can't kill Light-Paws this turn. Hold on. I can crew 5. I could just crew it. That's fine. That's fine. Opponent is going like way too fast for me. I'm like trying to process what's going on and trying to figure out how to do the Cockatrice commands and just zooming through stuff. All right, go ahead. Do your Light-Paws trigger. I'm like still reading Swift configuration. All right, and Light-Paws is a 3/3 hexproof this turn. And then, cool. So now we draw this Ragavan. All right. What else can I wish for? Interesting. I'm not sure if Wish from Izzet is going to be as good as just beating him with Lelia right now. Let's save Wish from Izzet until they've gotten more cards out of our hand. And then let's go to attack. I have a Lelia trigger. Get this thing. That sucks. We're going to remember to use our hotkeys. Okay. Opponent takes 7 here. We don't get to play something from exile, which is stinky. But we got him next turn with beat in with Ledger Shredder, use these 2 to crew Spider-Man, and get him. Unless they do some shenanigans. All right, do we get 1 shot this turn? That's the question. All that glitters. Oh, we might just be dead this turn. They had all its glitters in their hand. That sucks. Which means it gets ethereal armor. I think we're just dead. Yes. Yeah, they super got me. How much damage? Let's calculate the damage. I have a Ledger Shredder trigger. I'm not even gonna bother doing my Ledger Shredder trigger. So let's see how much damage it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 just from all this glitters. And yeah, keep going. I do have a Ledger Shredder trigger. I'm not going to bother. I have no free counter magic in my deck right now to stop this, all this glitters, and I can't counter the, I guess I could have countered the ethereal armor with mental misstep. We'll look anyway. Yeah, it was nothing. It was not mental misstep. So 9 enchantments, so it's getting plus 18, plus 18, plus another +1/+1, plus another +2/+2, plus 21, 22, 23. That's awesome. 25, 23, 9 tails. Heck yeah. Well done, opponent. Well done. All right. I guess I should have wished in that Maze of Ith. We did not play that as well as we could have, but you know, that was a good game. Heck yeah. Let's see if we can get 1 more in for this league. All right. We're here in our last match versus Mox Mango. Looks like we're against Ragavan, which is gonna be an interesting matchup for sure. Ragavan. All right, let me create my token. All right, we're gonna keep our 7. We have a Daze for the Ragavan. We have a Dragon Range Channeler to get ourselves started. We have a Wash Away for Ragavan again. Let's just get going. Let's start with the Arid Mace. I'm gonna crack it, grab myself Volcanic Island, and then we're gonna play Dragon's Rage Channeler, hold up Daze for Monkey. Daze finally doing something in this league. That's exciting. We're gonna Daze it. Put this back, and then I have a trigger. A view top card. Expressive Iteration. No, I think I need more removal. We're gonna put the Expressive Iteration in the graveyard. All right, opponent has passed, untap, upkeep, draw. Ghost Fire Slice. I like that a lot better than Expressive Iteration. Do we hold up Wash Away? No, they're not gonna Ragavan again. Let's get a Thundering Falls going. This day is supposed to be in the graveyard. We've exerted an Arena of Glory for an Inti. That's pretty good. And Inti will be attacking me. Opponent discards Searing Spear. Hits me for 3. And they get a Shadow Spear, which they can't cast it though. All right, end step. Let's get Thundering Falls, see what we can cook up. We love a good Surveil. We do. We really do. We love a good 1-mana removal spell right off the top. From the top rope, Lightning Bolt. Let's go. Just in time to hit Inti for 3 and hold up a Wash Away for the Ragavan. Wow. We're going to actually successfully put this Lightning Bolt on the sack instead of just clicking and having nothing happen. And then I have a DRC trigger. K9. That's actually kind of interesting. No, I don't think I want K9 though. All right, do I have Delirium? Yeah, I do. All right, let's go to attack and get in there for 3. We just did a deck tech for Ragavan on the MTG Homebrew Network. Like this week that I'm recording this. Mox Mango probably has a much better deck list than the one we showed in the channel. The one we showed in the channel was kind of like red cards we like. Oh, that stinks. They got me. They've killed my DRC. All right, well. Sad. All right, do I just play Spider-Man here? I actually think I don't play Spider-Man here because I don't really have anything to kill with him and I'd rather kill a creature. So I'm gonna get Party Thrasher out instead and get my engine going and we'll pass it. They're gonna cast Ragavan. I'm gonna have to maybe Ghost Fire Slice because Wash Away is not gonna be able to counter it if they cast it this turn. But that's okay, I can always pitch Wash Away to the Party Thrasher. All right, opponent is dealing 2 damage to my Party Thrasher. Opponent is dealing 2 more damage to my Party Thrasher. It is deceased. All right, well, that could have been worse. That's really sad that I've drawn that and not a land. I still don't think I want to play Spider-Man for many reasons. So let's try to stick Inti instead and pass it up. I'll get a land eventually. It'll be fine. I just need literally 1. Opponent killing my Inti with Play with Fire and passing turn. All right, we will take that, you know. Opponent remarking that I need 1 more mana right as I draw my 1 more mana. We love to see it. Let's just kill them with Spider-Man and Clout. Let's do that. And let's see if that works. They might kill Spider-Man in response. Yep, they're responding. Very, very tragic. Guess I should have held up UC Guard Approach instead, but they didn't have a lot of cards in hand. I really thought I could jam there. They have a Ragavan. I gotta take my lumps from this one because I was greedy. Opponent gets a Ragavan. It's the Spider-Man pointing meme. You could give your Ragavan Vigilance if you cast that. I've been wastelanded. This is bad for me. This is really bad for me. All right. Oh, never mind. Oh, why did I not go to my upkeep? There we go. Or my untap step, that thing. 2 cards in hand from opponent. They have a Bone Crusher Giant still. But I can Wash Away Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take my lumps from Ragavan, hold up Wash Away for Bone Crusher Giant, and kill Ragavan with Ghost Fire Slice on end step if they don't have anything for me. I would like to just not crack this Misty Rainforest. No blocks. Opponent rips my Spell Snare. That doesn't help them this turn, and that doesn't help me either, so cool. Alright, they can't cast the Bone Crusher Giant. I keep forgetting Arena Glory. Oh, right, yeah, they can do that. Okay, we're good. We'll respond. There we go. I'm glad I got a use out of Wash Away. All right, go to our turn. I'll draw a land. We drew a land, everybody. Get myself Basic Island and recast Spider-Man. Try to kill the Ragavan. Oops, I hit the pass button instead of the end button. Still getting used to Cockatrice. We're tapping out Exerting Arena of Glory for a hasty Ragavan. I don't think I'm going to block Ragavan. Wait a minute. I have Double Strike. Why is he doing this? Does he have Gut Shot in hand? Opponent's reconsidering their actions. Okay, they've reconsidered their actions. Chat hasn't been scrolling this whole time. I'm just now realizing, my bad. Now you can see. All right, I'm going to let opponent take back the arena exertion if they don't want to, because it's hard to read the cards on this site sometimes. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. My opponent remarking on how good this card is in Dual Commander, which makes sense. Let's go to attacks and attack. And then we'll go to a second main phase, and let's just eliminate the Ragavan again. No Spider-Man trigger this turn. I've learned through playing this deck a lot that you don't need to trigger Spider-Man every turn. You just need to trigger Spider-Man when you want to kill something, which isn't as often as you think. Oh, crud. We'll give Spider-Man hexproof. This card is, like, I feel like it's not good, but then when it works, it's so good. 1 mana protect Spider-Man. Tap down a blocker sometimes, too. I don't know. I can't decide if it's good or not. All right. Let's go to attacks. And we'll pass it up. Just got to keep pressure with Spider-Man. We have another removal spell. Just got to keep the pressure. Den of the Bugbear is going to be annoying if we're exerting the arena again. Rampaging Ferocidon. That's a really good card. Oh, they're swinging me for 3. Are they going to kill me? I don't trust it. I'll crack this. Grab our tapped Steam Vents. Okay. It's not the best draw in the world. Not going to lie. We'll attack for 4. Part of me wants to hold it up to bluff interaction, but I don't think it matters at this stage in the game. I kind of want to use it to increase my chances of drawing something relevant. Opponent, surprising me with an attacking creature every other turn is very sad. Oh, Corey Steelcutter. Great. Yeah, there he goes. Does this deal 1 damage to me? Spider-Man's got a damage marked on him, and then they have this Corey Steelcutter and a monk. Now this is interesting. If they have a damage spell, they can kill Spider-Man, but then I can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recast Spider-Man and get them anyway. They have 1 card left in hand. If they have a pump spell, I could die here. I think I'm gonna block and be safe. Here's the pump spell. Oh man, I'm so good at this game. That could, if I hadn't blocked, that would have just killed me. Heck yeah. All right, that was annoying, but I'm glad I did the right thing. Let's crack this land and hope opponent doesn't rip a burn spell. All right, hold on. Do I just not play Spider-Man and play this instead? No, I should play Spider-Man. Yeah, opponent's taking 2 damage and we're passing. They got, oh, wow, what a rip. All right, you got me. Heck yeah. All right, opponent goes, I am very lucky. That's how the game goes. I don't think I sideboard literally anything against this deck. I don't think any of these, maybe this one. Is there something I want more than, or want less than Brotherhood's End in here? I guess if there's no sideboard cards I really want, I could do Wish, but Maze of Ith is kind of hilarious against Ragavan to Wish in. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think any of these cards are good enough to go in. I think what we have is fine. All right, let's see how we do. All right, we have yet again ways to interact with Ragavan on the first and second cast. We're gonna snap, misstep, and misstep it. We'll keep 7. Alrighty. The classic ye old Thundering Falls on turn 1. Opponent goes, unless they have any of the counter spells, which is indeed what we have. Now let's grab Thundering Falls. Oh, hey, it's our friend. It's our buddy. How do we feel about our friend, our buddy? Well, we could just put the pressure on, play this, play... No, I don't think this is the move. I think I'd like to draw a different card than Dragon's Rage Channeler. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And that's how I'm feeling. Yeah, I think we take a turn off, hold up Counterspell, Snapcaster Mage, another turn, and play Lindblum? Or do we play this Arid Mesa and pray? I'm going to hold up the Arid Mesa because I think holding up a Counterspell is more important right now. Opponent debating on what to do on the end step. I will respond to Inti. We'll counterspell the Inti. Opponent optimistically reading Inti while I figure out my response there. Normally I bring silly decks too, but I realize that I need to bring a deck that I'm comfortable with while I get used to figuring out OBS. Sometimes this league is very chill and people are testing decks and it's casual, and sometimes this league is very serious. People are playing very good cards. Shadow Spear Resolves. I'm here to counter creature spells. They're gonna get rid of the Thundering Falls. Let's add a red and make them think we have something that we don't actually have. All right. Good thing I went for that land instead of keeping the DRC on top. That makes me feel good. Let's play Inti. What a rip. We love to see an Inti. Not gonna be able to hold up Snapcaster for Ragavan this turn, but I will accept that. Oh, heck yes. All right, we love to see that. Oh, Robber of the Rich. That's a sick card. I used to play that in the Anzrag CEDH when I was playing that for a bit. Alrighty. Alright. Upper the Rich is a sweet card. I'm gonna attempt to kill it on the end step though. Ramanap Ruins! No, wait, that's scary. Ghostfire Slice my commander. Do I save my commander with... This only hits opponents, right? Yeah, that's fine. They have a Ragavan now. Well, I guess that's a sign that I'm playing Delayed Blast Fireball on my turn in response to the Shadow Spear equip. Oh wait, hold on, I don't actually care. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Never mind. It gives +1/+1. Ragavan still has 2 toughness. Yep, now we do it. Let's get a mountain because my Steam Vents is gone. That's sad. We'll deal 2 damage to each creature and each opponent. I can't spell, but okay. Well, I think I'm gonna play Lelia here and hope I rip a land off the top. Oh, all right. Darn it. Opponent says no Lelia. Screaming Nemesis. Good lord. Oh, thank goodness. What a rip. Man, Screaming Nemesis is so annoying. I think we play Ledger Shredder here and hold up the Flood Maw to bounce the Screaming Nemesis when they attack and see where we can go from there. I can, if I get a land, I can snap counterspell it later if they don't replay it. Yeah, let's do it that way. Oh no, I can't hold the Flood Maw. I don't have any blue mana. This is very awkward. So I guess I'm gonna play Ragavan and hold up the... I could dash Ragavan and see what I hit too, get a treasure. No, let's just play Ragavan. I'd love to draw a land here. Definitely gonna make a change to my mana base after this, No! Oh, that really stinks. Yeah, they can move to attackers before they declare attacks, I guess. No, I guess I just have to like... Alright, cool, they're gonna kill Ragavan. Actually, I will super take that. I'm glad I didn't bounce the broadside in response to the attackers. And I think I Snapcaster Mage kill the broadside bombardiers. Never mind. They're gonna respond to the cast of Snapcaster Mage with a red elemental blast. That stinks. Alright, I'm dead on board. Just kidding. We're not dead just yet. We have stuff to do. I think if I don't play Ledger Shredder here, I'm gonna regret not having some kind of persistent threat. So we're just gonna play Ledger Shredder. We're gonna play Lightning Bolt. Trigger Ledger Shredder. Discard the Lost and the Damned. Put a counter on Ledger Shredder. Really wish I could have played Lost in the Damned, but like, I need not that to be, I need a removal to be up so I don't die. So if this thing hits me, I'm Ramonapped. I literally cannot take any damage. If I take literally one, I can take literally 1 damage. If I take 2 damage, I'm dead. So, Well, that wasn't a bounce spell. If I play Spider-Man, I die to Ramonap plus Screaming Nemesis. I can... Yeah, I think they got me. Good game, opponent. But I am dead on board to Screaming Nemesis plus... Or this is any target, right? Yeah, I'm dead on board. Good game, opponent. All right, so we have finished our league with Spider-Man 2099. We're going to stop after 5 matches because I ain't got time for the rest of this week to play more. Overall, honestly, I'm not super happy with my performance this league. I kind of played not great, and I think the deck needs to make some changes. I just felt like my lands just weren't there the entire time. So for the next time, I'm going to get rid of all these MDFCs and put in real lands. And maybe that'll help. But honestly, maybe, I don't know. I just wasn't even drawing the MDF. It wasn't like a matter of like, I'm getting these MDFC lands and they're not the things I need at the right time. I just like was not drawing lands a lot that league. So maybe I need to go up to 19 lands. The version of the deck that won the SCT was on 18, so I thought that'd be plenty, but maybe I need 1 more. Definitely gonna be cutting Wish because I just never saw it and never really felt like using it. Never felt like it was good. So we'll be redoing the whole sideboard as well. But that was a pretty decent job for our first time playing through this league and recording it. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. I'll probably be playing Gruul Aggro. We're going to go the complete opposite direction of Izzet Control and go with some red-green beat down.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please consider checking out the tokens I make over on Etsy. There's over 100 tokens available, but if you don't see something you're looking for, don't hesitate to reach out in our Discord, as I do custom orders.